in Matthew 24. Yeah, before he came up. Yeah, we just say, man, we just get it, you know what I'm saying? We was going in the, you know what I'm saying, Matthew 24, and we was going into Matthew chapter 11. But he came up and we had to go somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah, I understand how it goes.
You know, it happened. But yeah, Sakari, man, Sakari, he rebellious, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, he's still teaching that you Israel. He's still teaching the name of YAHAWASHI. He's still teaching about the microchip, the RFID chip. Yeah. But like the elders on top, the elders, GMS, the apostles, they look at him like as a rebellious son, man. Yeah. Yeah, that's just what it is, man. Okay. But we ready to go. Back to what? In Matthew. We was looking up yeah, start right there.
All right. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Yeah, so like I was saying, that broad way is what? You got 2.2 billion Christians on the earth, fake Christians on the earth, and if that was the way to the truth, America would have been destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It would have been out of here, but that's not the way to the truth, okay? So all them people into that fake Christianity and in the world, 2.2 billion Christians, okay, they in the broad way, man. They don't got the understanding of the scriptures. They out of there, man. Okay, they being deceived. Okay, go ahead.
And many there be which go in thereat.
Many go in there, man. Into that deception, man. Believing what so-called white man said when he running around here talking about he anointed. He out of his damn mind, man. Bugged out, man. But just like we was going to the scriptures, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay? As soon as they be born, they go speaking lies, man. So so-called white man had nothing to do with this Bible, man. It had nothing to do with it. It don't belong to him. But you got the Negro Latinos and Native Americans be joined hand in hand with them right up in them fake churches, man. Thinking they on the level, man. Calling on Caesar Borgia. Yeah, Jesus Christo, man. Shit. Go ahead, bro.
It's verse 14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life.
See, narrow is the way that leads into life. Just narrow right here. You know what I'm saying? Going this way, man, it's hard, man. Hey, man, you get them demons messing with you, man. You lose your family, man. Sometimes you lose jobs, your cars break down, all type of strange stuff you have to. You be like, man, what the hell going on? But this is the way, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with it. That's why I said it's hard. You know what I'm saying? And only one man can pass through it, man. You got to walk that path yourself, man. Okay? That's why I said what it says. Give me that Philippians 2 and 12. That's why I said this, man. Hey, YAHAWASHI already knew, man, what was going to take place on his men that was coming to serve him. That's why he warned them, man. That's why we got warnings in the scriptures, man. You know, all the apostles was warning men that was coming into this truth, man. When you find this truth, man, it's hard, man. It ain't no easy thing, man. And it's even worse now. Why? Because these Negro Latinos and Native Americans don't even know they Israelites. They don't even know, man. They don't even care, man. Not at all, man. And then when you come into this truth, if you ain't found no brothers out here teaching, man, you wherever you at, man, you feel like, man, I'm alone, man. Who I'm gonna talk to?
It's like,
yeah, bro.
It ain't no holy conversation going on.
It ain't nothing, man. Hey, man, you talking to
I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm not even trying to talk to you about that. Like, like y'all doing it like y'all don't even care.
Yeah, and you try to have
They don't care about the Most High. These devils don't care about. They don't care about. Even our own people, they devils too. They act like it too.
Yeah.
They don't care about the Most High.
Yeah, and you have to have that holy conversation with them, right?
Vexing.
It's vexing, man.
It's vexing.
Yeah, man, and you can see, that they ain't made no change, man. They ain't seeking the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. They ain't made no change in their life, man. They ain't seeking the Heavenly Father and His Son. The friends that you had, they start getting away from it. Especially you keep talking about the scriptures and stop doing what the world do, and you start getting into these scriptures and hanging around the brother.
They laugh at it.
Yeah.
They laugh at it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm just like, y'all don't understand, but y'all believe in the Bible, but I'm telling you what's coming out the Bible, thus said the Lord, and y'all laughing at it.
Yeah,
Y'all
y'all
think
think
God
it's
is
a
all
joke.
love, bro, and I can read you, you know what I'm saying, Exodus 15:3, God is a man of war.
Con. That's right, bro.
Come on now.
That's right,
like,
bro.
Like, what are y'all not understanding about
That's right, bro. Go ahead. I wanted whoever. Yeah, Philippians 2.
This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, man. Even though you're catching all that hell, you still got to be in fear, man, and serve YAHAWASHI. Some people come into this thing and catch hell and go right back into the world because they don't fear YAHAWASHI. They ain't never had faith. You see what I'm saying? So read that again one more time for me, bro. We're going to jump back.
This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Yeah, you got to work it out, man, with fear and trembling, man. You know what I'm saying? Brothers can encourage you, you know what I'm saying, and say, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying, just pray, fast. You know what I'm saying? You're catching hell because, look, you know the truth, man.
Yeah.
The Most High wouldn't punish you if he didn't love you. So this is what it is. They think it is a cakewalk, and you know what I'm saying, all the goodies gonna get to coming to you. Sometimes the Most High might, you know what I'm saying, bless you the way you be up, but then you better be looking around because he's finna come and hit you.
Come and hit you with something.
He's finna come and hit you.
Because at the end of the day, you know you don't deserve mercy.
Yeah, you looking like that.
As you look through even judges, it's like, man, it's just like,
yeah,
people
man.
foolish, man.
Yeah, man.
People foolish.
Stuff going too good, you better be like,
So now, yeah, it's just like,
hey, you better be like, man,
still, yeah, you gotta,
what's finna come, man? Damn, I ain't got hit 2 weeks, what's finna fucking come,
you
man?
still gotta check your life, man.
Yeah,
you gotta
man.
constantly walk on eggshells. You steady gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Watch what you're doing, like, and then sometimes you just go off and like, damn, I might get fucked.
Yeah, I can't do that shit.
Yeah, I might
you
do
know
that
what I'm
stuff for
saying?
that.
Yeah, man, I can't do that shit. Most I might fuck my ass up. I can't do that shit, man.
That's a scary thing, man. That's
but
like,
see,
honestly,
this the cold part about it, man. This the cold part about it. That understanding this truth allows you to think before you make that step.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Before you make that step, because in the world, you just going, man. You ain't thinking, damn, I might get fucked up for this. But nah, in the world, you just like,
you just
whatever, man.
Really, you just gotta hope you got them angels around you.
Yeah.
You gotta hope you got them angels around you.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So, go ahead. Read that again.
This is Philippians 2:12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
All right, this is back in Matthew chapter 7, verse 14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life.
So you gotta work out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. It's you, man. You gotta get it right. You know what I'm saying? When you come in the truth, you're gonna catch hell, man. It ain't no cakewalk, man. All right, man, you got a woman, your woman might leave you, man, but she can't stand because you in the scripture, man. She looking at you like you cheating on her with Sophia, man, because wisdom is known as Sophia, man. She looking at you like, man, damn, why you in them scriptures? Why you reading? Why you going out there teaching?
They don't want to know that. And then, like, I was talking to a girl at work. She was like, how do you know what I'm saying? She got crosses and all this other stuff and Jesus and stuff. And I'm just like, you believe in the Bible when I'm telling you, like, you're not Mexican. Like, you're not Hispanic. You come from the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
You're not Mexican. Like, that's the term that the conquistadors put on.
Yeah.
So I mean,
what it is when you go into the history about the Mexican, so-called Mexican, what it is they were speaking Hebrew, and what they were saying is when they encountered them conquistadors, what they were saying was a Mashiach, but the conquistadors, they didn't understand it. So what they did was put on their they wrote down Mashika, because they couldn't understand the language. And out of that, that's where the Mexican term come from. But they couldn't understand the Hebrew, so they just placed it on them like he was saying. But that's the history on it. They couldn't understand the Hebrew they were speaking. But like he was saying, they placed it on them. You know, they just hit some of the history on it. But what was you saying, bro? What was you saying? Oh, okay, go back.
So back in Matthew chapter 7, verse 14, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth into life, a few there be that find it.
So when we look up the word few in the Greek, what does it mean? It means to examine, search out. Okay?
Fine.
Yeah, when we looked it up in the Hebrew earlier. So that's what it means. It means to search out, examine, ask questions, acquire. So to acquire means to go in and to ask questions and stuff. So 2/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, they ain't ask questions about this, man. You try to tell them about the scripture, they like, I don't want to hear that. I'm living my life. That's a white man book. They'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, I hear it all the time.
Yeah.
I was breaking the scripture down to a brother. I was like, man, if a white man wrote this book, how come the Son of God is a black man?
Yeah.
How come Mashiach is a black man? Like
Yeah.
that don't make no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. Or he that leads into captivity shall go into captivity. If I wrote the book, that's the first thing I'm gonna take out.
Right.
Or if a man if you still look the man, if I'm just paraphrasing, if you still look the man and he's found in your hand, you shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, Exodus 21:16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you got to take that out. It's from it's like I feel like it's a concept of the Most High repeating itself about certain things unless going off, and he's just constantly repeating himself like, y'all don't need to do this, stop doing this, stop doing that, and it's like constantly.
Well, it's order.
Yeah.
It's order, man.
Yeah,
and now
of
people don't
course.
like order. They
Of
like
course.
chaos, man. They're
course.
not like, I'll give you an example. They're like you got a dude. I'll give you an example, man. You got a dude coming down the street swerving, bumping his loud music, right? Swerving, bumping his loud music. That's total chaos, going back and forth on the side of the street. Now, you have about 6, 7 women. The car nice and everything. He bumping the loud music, and he going back and forth across the street. You have 6, 7 women trying to cling to him, but we got the truth, and they'll walk right past us like we ain't seen. That's chaos, man. They
got a
cling to
job?
chaos, man.
You got a job?
You know what I'm saying?
Or you got a fucking like a homosexual or something. All
They're
fruit
friends
and
with
shit, and they'll sit there and wave at them, you know what I'm saying? Probably chop it up with them, but they'll come by us and see us, you know what I'm saying, looking aggressive with beards and stuff.
They'll say we nuts.
You know, I'm already on high, dog. I mean, I watched like, dude, even just when I first came in this truth, you know what I'm saying, just watching just camp and just people just not just.
Yeah, man.
You come with the.
And then on top of that,
I don't wanna hear that.
To
Like,
be
I
out
don't-
here teaching, people think that it's easy, but it's not, man.
Yeah, not at all.
It's not, man. People think that it's easy. They think that just because they watch it on the web and they see what we doing through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, they think it's easy, man. Nah, man. You come out here, man. Hey, man, the spirit got to be on you, man. Come out here and deal, man. So that is part of that walking that straight gate. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. You got to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. It's hard, man. Once you come into this thing, man, you just can't put it off like that, man. You're a dead man. Continue.
That was in 2 scriptures.
Okay, go back to what we was in Matthew
When you said Matthew
24. So, cause the reason why we went to Matthew 11 chapter, because you mentioned in Matthew, be not deceived. That's why we went in Matthew 11 chapter. So a lot of people are deceived.
That was chapter 7, and then I know you said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matthew, that was 7 and 11. Yeah, so like I kept saying 11.
Matthew 7, 13, and 14.
Okay.
And then you had told me the whole Matthew 12th chapter about talking a house that's divided.
Oh yeah. That was before before the brother came up.
Okay.
Who was listening. You know what I'm saying? That was before he came up.
And then you had me hold Matthew 20.
Oh, I know why I wanted the house divided. It's because of what this brother sent me about
Tifa's.
Yeah, about what's going on in Portland, Oregon.
Oh,
Yeah. So what they doing? You got Antifa out there in Portland, Oregon, and you got them Edomites colliding against each other. Now you might have a sprinkle of Jakes up in there, but who knows? They could be tears, man. Who knows, man? You know what I'm saying? But you have a sprinkle of Jakes up in there, and And that just goes to show you the signs of the times, man. Okay? Because YAHAWASHI was explaining to us just what will happen, right? Before he come back. So these are signs of the times, man. So read that. House divided. Huh?
I said people riding.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Right. That's why house
Like
divided,
crazy
man.
right
Just
now.
like you got it over there in
China.
China.
They,
You know what I'm
they going
saying?
crazy in Hong Kong. They going crazy.
Yeah, they going crazy in Hong Kong over there. Yeah, you still got them going doing their thing in Paris. Let me see.
Yeah,
I still think they doing their thing in Paris. Yeah, the yellow vest. They still doing their thing, man. Them Edomites, man.
Russia doing nuclear war testing. You seen that?
Yeah, I seen where it exploded and
Russia
killed
doing
some scientists.
Yeah, killed like 5
yeah.
on my thing.
Russians are rioting too.
They not playing
the Russians
like
riding too. Hey, man, that's what it is, man. House divided, man.
Martial law about to kick you. Like people don't understand martial law about to kick you real quick.
But it's supposed to catch him. It's supposed to catch him off guard, man.
Oh, you're just gonna catch them like this snare.
Yeah, it's supposed to catch him off guard, man. It's gonna be a trap onto him, man.
They
It's
ain't
supposed
gonna know
to catch
what's
him.
going on.
But them just examples of our house divided. Read it for me, bro.
This is Matthew's chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahawashi knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
So he's telling you right there. So when Israel, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans was divided, look what happened to them. Broke low, lost everything. So what it is them curses is falling upon Esau now. He in trouble.
Opioid, like they
in
dying like
trouble,
crazy
man.
right now. They dying off like crazy right
He
now.
in trouble.
Because they tried to cleave after us and they cleaved after us.
Just like
their
they-
bodies can't withstand what our bodies have been standing through, because I mean, even with the crack epidemic
Yeah.
that they pushed on us, hell, we still still popping babies out. We still, you know what I'm saying?
Because the reason why it's like that is because it's the Lord's mercy. See, the Lord ain't got no
And
mercy
that
on
too.
him.
Yeah, that
See,
too, of course.
That's why it's happening the way it's happening to them. Because the Heavenly Father got mercy on us and we were able to endure it. Esau, he's done, man. There's no mercy for them. So when them curses fall on them, they finished, man. It's on Deuteronomy 30 and 7. They done, man. Okay, go ahead. Matter of fact, you want to read that? Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Read that real quick. Go back to where you was. House divided. See, so that's a curse, man. What we reading about a house divided, that's a curse, man. So that's what's happening. Them curses are slowly easing over there on Esau, man. And that's why you got the things taking place on this earth with the uprising of the people, and you got Antifa over there, and they call it the right or the left, so to speak, with Esau. Yeah, you got them calling that, but they all Edomites, man. They divided, man. And like I said, you might have a sprinkle of jakes up in there, but who knows? They might be tears, man. They might not be the weak. Go ahead, bro.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And Yahawah, by SHAM Yahawashi, thy power, will put all these curse upon thy enemies.
Go ahead.
And on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
See, all these nations hate us, man. It just ain't Esau. Esau at the top, but all these nations hate us, man. That's why you see the what's going over there in China, man. Moab, man. When you understand Psalm 83, it was Moab that started, but it was Esau that was lifted up, man. There was them Chinese, man, that was coming against us to cut us off of being a nation, man. They didn't want the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to know who we are, man. The top elite of them groups over there, the Moab, they know who we are, man. They know who we are.
They know who we are. They know who they are.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
But what it is when you read Psalm 83, what it is it was Moab, the children of Lot, was the ones who started. But what it was Esau was lifted up as the head. Okay, but they were the ones that started when you read Psalm 83, man. Okay? Go ahead. So all them curses that's in the Bible is coming up on these nations, man. Okay? But for sure, the Most High said, I will put all these curses upon our enemies. All these nations are our enemies. But Esau at the top of the list, man. Go ahead.
This is verse 8. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of YAHAWAH Shem Yahushua, and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
So when all them curses get on all these nations, that's when Israel as a whole gonna be keeping the statute, laws, and commandments, because the law gonna be in our inward part. So what we're seeing right now is the Most High easing them over there. But when they get fully on them, they're gonna be done, man. They're gonna be on the bottom, in the dirt, in the mud. Okay? So start from that again from the top, 7.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 7. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahushua, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies.
All thy enemies, man. Esau just not our enemy. It's all these nations, man. All these 17 other nations, man. The damn Arab, the damn Chinese, the damn Japanese, the damn Ethiopian, the damn whatever the fuck, all them fucking, the damn the Arab, the Syrian, the Indian, the East Indian, all of them, man. The Russians, all of them, Germans, all of them, man, our enemies, man. All of them, man. All them curses gonna fall on these 17 nations, man. The water for that, bro.
And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
God.
Verse 8, and thou shalt return and obey the voice of Yahawah Bahasham Yahushua, and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Yeah, and that's gonna be in the kingdom. But you can see it easing, man. You can see Israel easing, coming back to the Heavenly Father and his Son, right? And you can see Esau, them curses, and you can see them curses falling on the nation. It's like it's doing it like that slow. The slow motion is coming. Yeah, when he finally get on them, it's done, man. So that's why you got them Edomites clashing and going against each other in Portland, Oregon, man. That's why it's a house divided. So the water for that, read that house divided again, and then we're gonna go back. So that's why I had you hold that. I couldn't remember why, because the brother had came up and we was going and moving around, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts, and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand.
Yeah, so there you go, man. So go back to Matthew 24.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 1. And Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to show him the building of the temple.
Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Question. Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
So, like I was explaining, that was going in the 70 AD. We mentioned 70 AD, but it started like in, I want to say like 64, 66, somewhere up in there, AD, to where you had that fire with Nero, and he blamed it on the Christians, and then you had certain sects raised up, and you had them fighting amongst each other with different beliefs, and then you had Tiberius Alexander. You had Tiberius Alexander, which was Jake, which was an Israelite, and you had Titus and Vespasian, and you had Tiberius Alexander come in Jerusalem and help them Edomites overthrow Jerusalem. So you had an Israelite helping Tiberius and Vespasian and Domitian, his brothers, man. So you had Jake helping Edomites, man, overthrow his own people, man. Yeah. Like they do right now, man.
They're doing the Issachar at the border, man. Half of them border patriols, man, are Issacharites.
Yeah, Issacharites, man. See, but see, this the thing, man. That's why you have to watch, man. You see, Jake, a lot of this, you got Esau doing it, but a lot of times it's Jake against Jake, man. A lot of times, man.
Like most of the time, like that's literally what it is. It's like
Yeah, man.
black on black, black on Hispanic. I mean,
Because
it's all, man,
Esau
it's
used us against each other, man.
divided.
Yeah, you see, and it shows you
Discourse among
how.
the brethren.
Yup, it shows you discourse amongst the brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? And not all these, and just like I was explaining last week, not all these so-called Negroes know that the so-called Mexicans are our brothers. Not all the so-called Mexicans know that so-called Negroes are their brothers. Not all the Puerto Ricans know. So on and so on and so forth, man. They don't know, man. Only the brothers coming back to this truth and understand and truth and sincerity and the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI understand that. Everybody else, man, they out of there, man. They out of there, man. And you try to tell a person from the northern kingdom, they'll look at you like, what?
Man, it doesn't work.
But I'm just giving you an example of how just because you know this truth, don't be looking at them like, yeah, they gonna get it. Nah, man.
That ain't how it works.
That ain't how it work, man.
And,
You see it.
You get sometimes, I mean, like when I first came in here, I got overzealous. Like, I'm trying to like,
Yeah, you trying to teach everybody. You trying to teach everybody. That's how it is, man. When you come in truth and fire, man, and you all balanced and you trying to teach everybody, you want everybody to get it, man. You trying to tell them, man. But they looking at you like, but you on fire though.
Yeah.
They don't understand it, man. You on fire, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it, man. That word is burning, man. You can't
hold it back. And then like,
hold it back.
And then like everybody like, man, go out here, man. I can eat pork. I can shave my beard. I can worship the white man.
And then when you come around, they like, oh.
You trying to get that 144,000 in 2 days.
You trying to hurry up and get the kingdom, brother, because it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
multiple women, man.
Yeah, all
pretty much
man.
whatever you want, as long as it's according to the law.
But it's all about serving YAHAWASHI and righteousness to where we don't go off, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't gotta worry about.
You gotta think, man. You gotta think, man. You're gonna be leaving the planet, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave the planet, man. The scripture say in John the 14th chapter, my father's house is many mansions, man. What you think that's talking about? That's talking about the planet, man. You know what I'm saying? So Jake gonna be leaving the planet, man. I mean, we're gonna have women, but we're gonna be thinking about
you ain't gotta worry about nothing else, man. You ain't gotta worry about being confused about nothing. Like sometimes you like,
Nah, she gonna be obedient, just like my brothers always mention about the movie Coming to America. Whatever you like, you know what I'm saying? That's how they gonna be, right? They ain't gonna have them curtains on them, man, to where they gonna be back talking, running their mouth and all that.
They're gonna be chilling.
They tell you that in the book of Ezekiel, man. They gonna be quiet, man.
This is the thing. The world is for them. It's for women.
Yeah.
It's only against the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native American.
You can
men.
see it.
It's only against really the men. Like
you can see it, man.